All right, Victor, why does every auto manufacturer have an off-road trim SUV?
Well, let's go for a drive and let's talk about it.
Let's do it.
So every car manufacturer is trying to sell you this lifestyle theme. And the easiest way to do that is with an adventure vehicle. So you might as well add that trim to one of your cars, particularly an SUV.
Right, I mean, this is the first Honda with an off-road trim. It's the first one with off-road tires and the first one with skid plates.
Lots of firsts here with Honda.
Absolutely.
Let's see if it's really worth it though.
Yeah.
And do they do it better than all the other competitors?
That's a good question.
The goal for this day in the life is to give you an idea of how it feels to own this car.
It's the Trailsport, so we might as well take it off the road and see how it performs. So Honda is known for its all-wheel drive system, and they have just unlocked its full potential in this Trailsport trim on the Honda Pilot. As I'm driving through this off-road terrain, I can tell that the suspension is soft, but it's not too soft for your day-to-day driving. And it's not too hard for when you want to have a really fun off-road adventure with the family. There are 7 different drive modes, including sand, trail, snow, and even towing. Whoa, we're averaging 16.7 mpg, and yet it's rated 1927.
That's actually pretty awful. Considering that this is a lifestyle vehicle and people are going to be taking it on adventures, expect to fill up probably a couple times on the way there.
Oh, definitely. I mean, we're getting kind of low, so I guess we can go fill up here in a bit, but that's just kind of ridiculous. What?
After filling this up, we're getting just over 310 miles. The best MPG we've gotten this week has been 21, and that's because we were commuting on the highway most of the day. I really hope Honda offers a hybrid version of this vehicle in the future. Now let's take it to the lake and go over this exterior.
Let's talk about this exterior.
Absolutely. I gotta know, what's this color?
Sonic Gray.
Sonic Gray. It's a pretty good gray. It's giving Nardo.
Yeah, definitely.
A little bit lighter, a little bit lighter.
A little bit on the blue side though.
Blue.
Gray.
Speaking of blue, the sky diffused blue.
Oh, that is
the best color on this
I
car.
agree,
It's
hands
exclusive
down,
for the
hands down.
Trailsport.
Headlights?
Yes, these headlights, full LED. Looks like
Clean.
the Accord headlights.
Big Honda badging.
Massive.
Trailsport badging.
Yep.
That orange kind of matches the accents in the cabin, right?
It does. Yep. Accents, and it contrasts perfectly.
I agree.
with
Let's go to the
everything.
back.
Let's do it.
Look at that giant Pilot branding.
Absolutely. It's huge. I love it. Every manufacturer's do it. Really interesting is the tow hitch. All right.
What about it?
5,000 pounds. And you can use these as recovery points.
That's super clutch.
So you can pull out your buddies when you're all off-roading.
Like who? The Pathfinder?
Don't say that.
He was just joking.
Ooh, this interior is super comfy.
I think that's the first thing I noticed when I actually sat on this driver's seat is that not only is it comfortable, but there's a lot of orange accents throughout the cabin to symbolize that this is a Trailsport.
Oh, absolutely, and you can definitely tell with the Trailsport embroidered headrest and even the Trailsport branded all-weather floor mats in all 3 rows.
It's giving rugged, but also classy at the same time. Would you agree, Mike?
Yeah.
But it's also huge inside here.
It's pretty big.
It's massive. Like, hold on, pull over. Let's see if we can fit 2 people in,
Okay.
adults in the rear.
Let me do that real quick.
It's rare to find a 3-row SUV that can comfortably fit 3 adults in the very back, and Honda pulled it off with both legroom and headroom.
There's active noise canceling in this cabin, which works similar to headphones by using the microphone and speakers in this car to reduce outside noise. I thought this was a gimmick at first, but it actually works.
Let's talk about the tech in this car. So you have a 9-inch display, which I feel is a little bit too small for this car. They should have added that 12-inch that you see on the Honda Accord. You also have a 7-inch display here in the gauge cluster, which I wish it wasn't actually a full digital gauge cluster. That would have been really nice. One thing that is missing is USB-C ports across the cabin. You only have one literally in this whole entire car. The rest is all USB-A ports, which I think is not as future-proof because now we're getting to the point where most accessories and tech devices are now using USB-C, and that would just be a lot more convenient. I like the drive selectors on this car. All you do is press a button to go to reverse or to drive. It's a lot more efficient and innovative than other car manufacturers who have those like weird shifters.
All right, Victor, we've been driving the Honda Pilot all day. What are your driving impressions?
I'm actually impressed because at first I was a little concerned, being that this is like targeted towards those adventurous families. I thought it would probably be a little bit on the rougher ride quality, especially on regular roads, but that's clearly not the case.
Oh, absolutely. The sound, I was so afraid that the tires were going to be too loud for it to be an enjoyable drive, but they're not too loud.
So whether you're looking for something that, you know, is great for those fun adventures, maybe you want to go canoeing or something like that, or you want to take it off-road, or you just want to take it to work.
Yeah, absolutely. Something that's perfect for just the adventure every now and then. Definitely not an everyday adventure, but an every now and then adventure.
So this is like that hybrid. It's like you're not completely off-roady, but you're not completely just a day-to-day
normal
driver.
SUV. You're right.
This is what you get.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What Mike said.